this morning. Large crowds gathered to watch the demolition of the Broadway Bridge. Some left disappointed, but it eventually came down. What it took to make it happen and reaction from spectators. Plus, traveling for the holidays can be expensive. We'll tell you the best time to book your flight for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And we're asking you this morning if it is appropriate for children to dress up like a clown for Halloween. You can let us know on our Facebook page this morning.
From the station that's on your side, this is Channel 7 News Daybreak.
Good morning to you. Once again, the time now is 6 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. Glad you're up with us as you're getting ready, making breakfast for the kids, deciding whether or not to wear a jacket this morning. That's kind of the dilemma that we've been in, although for the last several days, you don't need it.
No, it's beautiful outside.
It is. You don't need jackets this morning at all. Here's a look at what's happening outside. We're going to start off with our Middleton Sky Cam. And the bright lights over the Arkansas River as their cleanup continues to get the steel out of the river and open up those channels. 63 here in Little Rock. Again, it's mild to cool, but it's going to warm up rapidly today. Well, look at Monticello. Look at you go, 59 degrees. Yeah, 63 in Jacksonville. That's the coolest spot in the state, which is kind of strange to see that in southeast Arkansas. 68 in Conway, 64 Benton and Bryant. So you go south and east of Little Rock and temperatures there are in the low to mid 60s. We got a little rain and some thunderstorms in far northwest Arkansas. That's where it's going to stay today, and it will move towards the south, I think, late tonight. Partly sunny today, mid 80s. And then for tonight, that's when the showers move in after midnight, lower 60s. So specifically with the forecast, we'll go with 84 today in Little Rock, more clouds and sun by this afternoon. And then after midnight tonight, showers, scattered light rain showers, and winds changing direction behind a frontal boundary, 61 degrees. Now here's traffic with Chris.
Todd, thank you. Our Crane Automotive Team traffic report not showing any traffic buildup or anything of note really at this hour. We'll go ahead and zoom in on our map and check some of the secondary roads and of course some sky cams here. We've got the Main Street Bridge, which doesn't appear to have, there's one car. So not a lot of activity over there at the Main Street Bridge this morning. How about on the other side? We're going to take a look on the other side of the metro. That's a live look at the Big Rock Interchange, 430 and 630 working very nicely together. And there is a look at 630 east and westbound next to Arkansas Children's Hospital. We'll keep you updated on your traffic throughout the morning right here on Daybreak.
We knew that it was coming down. It was just a matter of how. The bridge was pretty much just teetering on the brink, and we just needed something to give it that little push, or in this case, a little tug with the tugboat to get it to come into the water.
That was Danny Stracely from the Arkansas Highway Transportation Department. Our cameras they're rolling from multiple angles as the nearly 100-year-old bridge fell.
Thousands of people watched our live stream for nearly 5 hours after planned explosions failed to collapse the bridge, and crowds gathered in Little Rock and North Little Rock to watch the bridge come down.
Many walked away disappointed. Here's Channel 7's Serafina Brooks with reaction and the man that helped put up the arches back in the 70s.
What goes up must come down, unless you're talking about the Broadway Bridge. Anxious crowds gathered in Little Rock and North Little Rock to see the almost 94-year-old bridge come down. And at 10 o'clock on Tuesday morning, the bridge was set to implode.
I think it'll be really, really big.
The military see a lot of stuff blowing up, but it's come down just to watch it.
They said he's going to blow it up and I'm going to get a chance to see it.
But the structure had other plans.
Everybody had to go home, and just watching people walk away in dismay right now about, we heard the explosion, we saw the explosion, but yet the bridge is still there.
The unsuccessful bridge implosion left anxious Arkansans disappointed and demo crews scratching their heads. But one man who wasn't surprised about the outcome was Roger Allred.
We built it well.
Allred helped to put up the bridge's arches in the 1970s.
I think they could lift that bridge another 100 years and it'd still been there.
So the sound heard all around Little Rock. That turned into a disappointment for many, then became a waiting game for all. Finally ended around 3 on Tuesday afternoon.
To actually see it fall, it was kind of impressive, but at the same time, I was like, whoa, that's it? So it was neat seeing the splash and everything, but at the same time, it was just like, oh, okay. It's almost anticlimactic, a little more so than the original explosion going off.
And that was Serafina Brooks reporting. Crews are now working to get the steel out of the water. The river will be open back up at 10 a.m. this morning, and the completion of the new Broadway bridge is expected to take about 6 months. Well, the Arkansas mumps outbreak is increasing with 492 cases now reported in the northwest part of the state. The Arkansas Department of Health says most of these cases are concentrated in the Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville, and Huntsville school districts. In response, the Department of Health is hosting a clinic to make sure residents are up to date on their mumps, measles, rubella vaccine. The clinic will be held at the Jones Center in Springdale Thursday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Vaccines will be provided at no cost to the patient, whether they have insurance or not.
Happening today, your unwanted or unusable electronics can be recycled at Verizon Arena from 8 to 3 in North Little Rock. You can drive up and even just drop them off right there at the VIP parking arena or area of Verizon Arena. This is for Pulaski County residents only and businesses there, and you can recycle anything that plugs into a wall.
If you are looking to save money for the holidays, book your flight home right now. Airfare analysts crunched the numbers and found the best time to buy plane tickets for the Christmas break is this week. Tickets are usually cheapest about 80 days ahead of your trip. However, you can wait a little longer to book for Thanksgiving, but make sure you buy before the end of the month to get the lowest prices. And more good news, prices are down a little compared to last year.
Someone may be missing from McDonald's. The fast food giant says that Ronald McDonald is keeping a low profile right now. With all the recent reports of creepy clown sightings, the burger chain says it's being thoughtful about its use of the red-haired mascot. A rash of pranks and threats have spread nationwide involving clown costumes.
Ronald's not a creepy clown. He doesn't have a murderous look on his face.
I've made my peace with Ronald.
Yeah, you're good with him.
I'm good with him.
Okay, coming up, you may have one of those recalled Samsung phones. Now what? We'll tell you what you need to do at 6:18.
Plus, Baptist Health has performed their 150th heart transplant. We're going to talk about the importance of heart transplants and the reasons you would need one.
We're already getting ready for the weekend. That forecast is on the other side of the break. Stay with us.